Okay, today I'm going to be hacking this 3DS using a common website called 3dshacks.guide. It says what you need is the latest release of SoundHacks for your region, device and version. The latest release of Safe B9S installer, latest release of Boot9 Strap, the latest release of Luma 3DS, and the latest release of Universal Other App. So the first instruction is your prep work. So power off your device. Insert your SD card into a computer. So if you have a classic 3DS like this one here, you want to close it, and on the very side here there's an SD card port. You want to open this, press on the SD card and it'll come out. Then you have an SD card here, and leave that powered off. If you have a computer like so, you're able to put the SD card into the side like I have here, and there we go. So next step is to copy the soundhacks.m4a to the root of your SD card. So if you open your files and look into File Explorer, and I drag this over here, and I scroll down to SD card. You want to grab everything from your download list on Google and put it onto your SD card, and once you've done that you want to keep it on there, and then as so copy the soundhacks.m4a to root your SD card. The root of the SD card refers to the initial directory on your SD card where you can see the Nintendo 3DS folder but not inside of it. Copy the other app.bin to the root of your SD card, which is basically everything you're downloading. So SoundHacks is the one you're downloading, you just copy that to the folder. Other app.bin is what you're copying to the folder, and all this other stuff. So copy boot.firm and boot.3dsx from the Luma 3DS. So the Luma 3DS is this one right here, and you have this one here, and this one here. Boot.firm, boot.3dsx. And you just want to add that into your folder, like so. And then back to Google, you'll have this one right here, and this will say create a folder named Boot9 Strat on the root of your SD card, like I've done right here. And then you want to copy other app.bin to the root of your SD card, like I've done here. And then once you've done that, you then want to copy the boot.fm, like I said, and then copy the boot9strap.firm and boot9strap.firm SA, and this is what I'm up to right here. So I have the boot.firm there, boot9strap.sa. Okay, now that we have the boot9strap.firm.sa and the boot and all the stuff that we had to do, now we want to go to okay, we've done that, from the bootstrap zip to the boot9 strap folder on your SD card. So you want to make this folder called boot9 strap, and you just want to move this one into there. Place. Now we have boot9 strap, we have both of them in there. Just want to get out of there and go here. Now we've done that and we've done all this. Oh wait, we need to copy. So we need to go to boot9 strap again. I think we have to copy this one and go back and paste this one. There we go. So now we've done that one, and we have to do the other one. Control C, go back and just Control V, and there you go. We have both of them in there now, this one and this one. So now what we can do is we can go to back to the tutorial, and then we can go copy safe b9s installer.bin from the safe b9s installer .zip to the root of your SD card. So want to get the safe B9 installer, and we want to make sure that we get the safe.bs9 installer.bin, because there's a lot of them in here. We have to get the .bin, and we have to copy that one. So Control C and go back to this one, and then just paste this in here, and now we have it down here. And the next thing we have to do is reinsert our SD card into our device. So what we have to do now is pull our SD card out of here and open up our DS. Open up the SD card port and pop that in. Make sure the pins are facing you when you put it in, and turn it on. And now that we turn it on, it says power on your device, and make sure it looks like this. It might look a bit different, but you just have to have everything we just did in there. And that way we insert it in, we need to power on our device and launch Nintendo 3DS Sound. So that is this little one here with the sound emoji. And if it says to you, if you have a tutorial, as so, just click through. You now want to get your stylus and open SD card right here, and once you open that, there'll be a file called Loveheart Nedville 2016. Open that, your screen will go green, and this little boot screen will open, and initializing screen will open. All input files are verified. To install firm, enter the sequence below or press B to cancel. To proceed, enter this: left, down, right, up, A. It says firm, backup. A little tip for you guys: if you have any problems with if it freezes, or if it may take a few tries to get the Nedville thing. So you just want to hold the power button off and then try it again. If for me it worked the first time. If exploit was successful, you will have to boot the Safe 16 B9S installer. Section 3, it says, is installing boot9 strap. In this section, you install custom firmware onto your device. When prompted, input the key combo given on top screen, which is what we just did, and then we press A. So now I'm going to press A. It says your device should be rebooted in the Luma 3DS configuration. Okay, I'm back. Boot firm from the Luma 3DS.zip to the root of your SD card. So if that's what happens if it shuts down, if your device should be rebooted into the Luma 3DS configuration menu, which is this, as you can see right here. Luma 3DS version 11.0 configuration. Press A to select start to save. It'll say your device should have rebooted into the Luma 3DS configuration, but if it doesn't, or if it shuts down when you try to power it on, ensure that you have copied the boot.firm from the Luma 3DS.zip to the root of your SD card. Press start to save and reboot. If you get an error, just continue to the next page. So we're going to press start. So on my DS it's right here. So let's press start. Okay, there we go. We are booting. If you get an error, just continue to the next page. Okay, here we are. We've rebooted. And now we have these black boxes. I'm not quite sure what these are. This is my first time doing this. So it's pretty easy to do. At this point, your console will move into the Luma 3DS default. The Luma 3DS does not look any different from the normal home menu. If your console has booted into the home menu, it is running custom firmware. On the next page, you will install useful homebrew applications to complete your setup. So for now, this will be the Luma 3DS setup, and then for the next video, I will then post the finalizing setup. So this will be a two-parter because it will take a long time to upload just this. But literally, it is that easy. It is such an easy thing to do. All you need is just 3dhacks.guide installing boot9 strap sound hacks, and that's literally all you need to do. So that's the web link right there. I was confused when I first saw this, but if you literally just type in 3dhacks.guide like this, without all of the rest, it will come up. It'll literally just come up and you just press on that. Also, this really does depend on the system settings you're running, so you want to click on the system settings. And by the way, you can't use anything less than 1.5 gigabytes on your space. So right here, system, it'll say your system here. Oh shit. It'll say your system right here. And you just want to see that it's up to date, or at least the one that you need to run for the program you're using. And if it's not, then you'll have to use a different one. But Luma 3DS and 3DS Hack Stock Guide is probably one of the easiest ways to do it, because I've seen Mutaha, some audio gamer, do it, but it was for a different version. And since I found this one and I have a classic 3DS, I just thought I'd maybe release this video to help anyone that's need to help. So if you like the video, subscribe, like, whatever, I don't really know, but check the bio or check my account and I'll probably be posting the second part. That's all. So thanks for watching.